When
Yeah.
you say some shit, I'm really with you.
Yeah, yeah.
You talk about Muslim shit, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
never disrespect nobody.
Yeah, I hear you.
But why would you sit behind me? If I was not on some fed shit, I would have done some different
What?
shit.
Okay, we can talk about that.
All right, let's go do it.
What?
Put the cameras on.
Yeah?
What?
Put the cameras on.
Yeah?
We're here at this wonderful restaurant that we're eating in, and just trying to have a peaceful meal, as we're peacemakers. And we actually found another group of Christians that actually saw my shirt, and they said, "Hey, tell me about Jesus." And so I told them testimony, and and we connected, and then we started talking about witnessing to people and different groups of people, and they said that they were reaching out to Muslims and things like that. And then I made a comment saying, yeah, we do too. There's some Muslims that are hard-hearted and some that are humble. And so not everyone is going to receive it. And then I went back down to sit down and, couldn't even order my food at that point. And then I guess there was a Muslim here seated there over that table, and with a friend who says that he was Christian. I don't really think that he was. But either way, it seems that they overheard my conversation or the words that I said, and then his friend comes over and says, "Hey, what gives you the right to talk about other people and their religion and call them weird?" So not only did he put words into my mouth, but he didn't really hear what I actually said, and that probably added fuel to the fire, because his Muslim friend got really angry when he saw his friend, calling me out for something that I said. And, if we were just trying to literally just get a bite to eat, and I didn't think that would happen, but you could see the anger rising up in both of them. So the supposed Christian and then the supposed Muslim, and man, he got heated.
You talk about Muslim shit, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
never disrespect nobody.
Yeah, I hear you.
But why would you sit behind me and say that?
Yeah, no.
In my house, I have a Bible, and I have a Quran,
I
and
got
I
you.
love Christians.
I got you.
All my friends are Christians.
I got you.
So I love Christians. But when I'm standing there and you say something bad, that makes you look bad.
Yeah. What did I say? What did I say?
It's okay.
Wait, hey, no.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? When you
Yeah.
say some shit, I'm really with you.
Yeah.
But I know you're a good guy. You're trying to be a good message.
Yeah.
But come right. Don't say some Muslims are this and that. While I'm sitting right there, you're talking about that. That's not being a
Yeah, no. So what I said is, it's not just Muslims. It could be
It
anybody.
could be anybody.
Yeah.
But you said Muslim.
Because he brought up Muslims.
So we should speak on that.
Wait, why can't I speak on that?
Because it's just like me, you guys all sitting here, right? And there's
Yeah.
females here, right? And I'm standing here just saying, females, some are good, but some are bitches. That makes you look bad. That's
Well, I wouldn't use that
But
word.
that's what I'm saying. Do it privately. I'm never putting nobody down. This is a restaurant.
Yeah,
You know what
I'm not putting
I love
anybody
Christians.
down.
I love people. You know what I'm saying? If I have
Yeah.
something against somebody, I want to say it publicly.
Yeah, I got
Unless
you.
I say it personally.
I got
if
you.
you want to spread God's word, do it the right way.
Can I ask you something?
No, I'm telling you something. Just be real about it.
I hear you, but can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Okay. Like, if you knew that somebody was in a burning building, like, would you not wake them up so that they just get their beauty sleep, or would you scream "Hey, wake up"?
I'll
man?"
save anybody I can.
Okay, so that's how I feel as being a Christian.
Right.
I gotta tell the truth.
Before you said this,
And I can't
you was going
sugarcoat
through
it.
some shit. I'm like, yo, you should go talk to him.
Who's
He's
going?
Christian. My boy. I'm like, he's Christian. You should talk to him. This guy's a cool dude. You should talk to him. Get some game. Like, maybe just stranger, talk to a stranger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then, I'm like telling him, he's like, no, I'm like, you need good people like that in your life. I don't know when you make this Christian comment, Muslim comment. We're not against each other, brother. You know what I'm saying? We are not against each other.
So what?
Me and you have the same similarities. We
But
both.
our beliefs are actually different. And
Our
I-
beliefs could be different, but that doesn't mean that Muslims are less. Some are good, some bad. I know some shitty Christians.
I didn't say that.
You know how I know some shitty Christians?
Yeah.
Because they're my friends when they in jail. And I
Yeah.
spend money in their books.
Yeah.
And I know what they did. You know, and they're Christian.
Right.
Well, I say all Christians are, you know what I'm saying? Think about it, brother.
So the thing is, man, what I care about is, because I value everybody, I value every Muslim. I gotta tell you the truth without sugarcoating.
Right.
And so the truth is that the Quran says that Jesus was not crucified. that there was a substance.
But that's a belief.
But that changes the whole core doctrine of what we're
So
doing,
the Muslims and Jews don't get along. But if I see a Jewish person,
I would tell them the truth.
I would show love to them the same way I show love to you. I show anybody. Just because some people's beliefs are different doesn't mean the person's a bad person. You know what I'm saying? You believe in Jesus Christ? I say all for it. Do all whatever you want to do, and I would never disrespect you. Even though I don't believe the same thing you believe in. You understand what I'm saying? Even though me and you don't share the same beliefs, I wouldn't disrespect you. But you can't do that. But you can't be doing this type of shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got cameras out here, like, if you talking that's just like, bro, like, I'm being honest with you. If I was not on some fed shit, I would have done some
What? Okay, we can talk about that.
All right, let's go do it. Let's really do it. Hey, that's not take the camera. That's not Christian. Hey, put the camera down.
Pastor, camera?
What? Put the camera down.
Yeah?
Sorry. Ain't nobody gonna hurt your boy, bro. Put the camera down. I'm talking to him.
So heated. I mean, you couldn't even. I was trying to calm him down and talk to him, and he wouldn't really have it. So eventually, the workers and they started seeing and everything, and he was creating a scene. So it's like, hey, let's go take this outside. Let's talk about outside. No, we can talk about outside. And even then, he's attacking people because he's seeing that we have some Christians with us that were recording for my safety, and he started attacking them, and then he started calling people FAGGOTs, and then he started threatening me, and really using ad hominem attacks and trying to attack me as a person, personal attacks, and meanwhile he's saying that he's part of this religion of peace. Like Islam is supposed to be the religion of peace. I said, bro, where's your peace? You don't seem very peaceful. You seem very angry and hostile and aggressive, and you even seem like you're going to get violent. And he was threatening me. He said things, if I didn't put my finger down and stop pointing at him or whatever, then he was going to do something about it. And you know what that means. So I'm trying to calm this guy down. I'm trying to reason with him, but he doesn't want to reason. I've tried to go to his Quran. He doesn't want to go talk about his Quran. He wants to talk about not even my Bible. He wants to talk about the book of Enoch. So I don't know how he knows more about the book of Enoch than he does about his own Quran, but that's pretty mind-blowing as well. Either way, I'm trying to reason with him. I'm trying to tell him, like, hey, man, like, the end of all things, what I said was not hate speech. He was saying that it was hate speech, that Muslims have a hard heart and some don't. And I say, hey, man, is it possible that other people have a, hardened heart? He says, yeah, everybody does. And I said, well, hey, man, so if you just said that everybody has a hard heart, you too, by your own admission and your own words, have just admitted that what you just said is hate speech to everybody. And then he goes and says something else about, me having a small mind and Christians having low IQ. And then he starts saying that, well, he's never made a personal attack, or rather an attack on a religion or Christians, but he literally just made the attack on Christians, And basically I was telling him that even if he doesn't insult Christians by using words to talk down about Christians, the Quran is an insult to Christianity. Muhammad is an insult to Christianity because they changed the gospel. They don't serve the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings. They don't believe in him. They don't worship him. They worship a false God. And that God, Allah, is not the God of peace. He's the greatest of deceivers. And he is evil. And that angel of light that Muhammad got a message from in the cave is really the devil who comes masquerading as an angel of light. So, anyways, I just now am trying to get to eat my food, which was pretty crazy, but it is really a sign of the times that we're living in, of how any little thing can set off somebody, right? I mean, if they really had the truth, then why does my so-called truth offend him so much? Why does me just even bringing up the name Muslim and saying the word hard-hearted, but that actually does prove that he has a hardened heart. He's one of the Muslims that's not humble, but hard-hearted and resistant to the gospel, resistant to the truth. And it's only the truth we know that is going to set somebody free. So that's really what happened. I want you guys to get a very clear picture of what happened tonight. The reason why that guy got so angry is because he couldn't stand the truth. Okay? Just like the Pharisees, even God's own people had a hard heart. And they could not stand the truth. The truth was standing right before them, and this is Jesus Christ. Okay? And Jesus said, because I am in the world, and I'm the light of the world, you have no cloak for your sin. And because you have no cloak for your sin, you hate me. They wanted to kill him. Okay? And this is the mentality and the spiritual power that be behind Islam. It is a death cult. It is about taking over. It's not about love. It's about forcing people to believe, forcing people to convert. But you see, Jesus Christ is really the Prince of Peace. Christians really are called peacemakers. Okay? But at the same time, there really can be no peace between good and evil. There can be no agreement between demons or Christians and demons, or we cannot drink from the cup of the Lord and the cup of demons. There can be no communion with light and darkness. Okay? We cannot have partnership with that. So this guy was getting angry at me saying, oh, you're not a friend to everybody. You don't want to be a friend to Muslims. Like, you know what a real friend is? Somebody that tells you the truth, even if you hate me for it. And so he hates me because I tell him the truth. Okay, and that shows you that we're living in the end times. It shows you that the days are getting very short. And we as Christians cannot be shy away. We cannot shrink back. This is a time to be bold and unashamed of the gospel of Christ. Even if somebody gets offended and they threaten you. Well, guess what? I've had the whole 9 yards. Somebody pointed a gun at my head, a knife at me, at my throat, pepper spray, taser, punched me, slapped me. You know what? And all of them supposedly were peaceful people. Supposedly they had a lot of loving hearts, but really not. So, saints of God, this is a wake-up call. The world needs the truth of God. We don't shrink back. We got to tell people the truth. Okay? That includes the Muslims and the Hindus and anybody else. Okay? God bless you.